There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Yo, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Friday with a lot of things to talk about. I want to make a quick break at the beginning because geez, a lot of things happened. Mr. Marcel in the chat, good morning, how are you doing? Good morning. Where are you? A lot of things happen. Like yesterday and today. It is absolutely awesome. Give me a minute. Let me close that door. Man, just a second. Kids are leaving the house. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. Well, that's not a morning. That's not good morning, Mr. Marcel. That's good night. Or yeah, I don't know how to say it, but yeah. I mean, it is definitely not good evening. Now, a lot of things happen like during this week, and it's just absolutely amazing. If you're not excited about the future of Farming Simulator 22, you're an idiot. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to put it. If you're not excited, what's happening with the sound? If you're not excited about what's coming, geez, I mean, Giant should just throw the game and do, I don't know, play golf. She's just, what it's coming, it's insane. It is insane. So for an example, sounds like you like what you saw. Oh, geez, I just don't like it. That is awesome. It's awesome. Now, before we get into business, let me do the shout outs today. We have Mr. Marcel moderating. Thank you, honorable moderator. We have Happy Biscuit moderating. We have Favor Farming, I believe it's somewhere. Favor Timeout Farming. Yes, there it is. And Soul Guy Money also moderating today. Is gonna help today because the moderator for the week it's missing in action. So we're gonna check that. Now, my souls, those who are green in the chat or that have an 82 badge next to their names, and we're gonna start. My breathing capacity is not. I'm into meds to be able to stream today, but yeah. Caseboy 1455, Megawatt, Favor Farming, Ninja Farmer, Falling Bug 79, David Teal, Shane K, Ben Chuan, Midnight Farmer, Irati Amatsu. Brian, Brian Lego, Fleet 1582. We have Shanky yet again, Shanky, Falling Bug, Shanky, Alex, Solar Guy modding, with Viking, sorry. Warthog 88. We have also Charles the OJ Fam Bammer, aka Charles. I'm gonna say Charles. So we also have around Justin Glofelty. Justin, how you doing? We have Lee Williams, welcome. Ridiculous Dominic, Midnight Gamer, Happy Biscuit, Farm Same Family. Daniel Eaglin, Bengal Runner, C. Johnson, JRA, Wells, Lawrence Anderson. Lawrence, how you doing? We have also Peter Wilson. We have Fun Team Family saying, what a weekend. TLX 2022. I am 40 tomorrow and 9 months. What do you mean, 40 and 9 months? You're counting months now? Jeez. And we have also Ninja Farmer. Who else? Big Gamer, Mark Bell. Mark, how are you doing? Dominic Mudra, we have Reaver Todd, Alien Team. Oh my god, we have a crowdy chat today. Yo, good to see you all there. Now Discord is starting to open. I don't know why not. It's not happening, but it's starting to. Mark Bell, 7 months, unconditional, saying, how's your family? Doing great. There is no prediction for rain today, so kids went to the park before it rains because it's gonna end up raining. So yeah, well, we'll see that. Now, quick stop on what's been shared. Okay, I'm gonna start with this image. Okay, I'm gonna start with this image. Photos. 40 tomorrow and being part of the. Oh, okay, got it. I was like, wait, okay. This is the first image, and Giants in this one, Giants is sneaky because they put the Volvo in there. Okay, they put the Volvo in there, and everybody is, boom. Everybody does this. Ooh, an excavator. Yes, an excavator. Now, a new trailer. A new mechanic in the trailer. A new mechanic in the trailer to be able to attach the containers to the trailer. And that's a Volvo. That's a Volvo VNL or VHX. We'll see. It's a VNL because of the mirrors. If we check on the mirrors, I'm gonna open that one too. We check on the mirrors, okay? That's a Volvo VNL. That's a Volvo VNL day cap. Okay, so that's a Volvo VNL. And also the back of the cabin with these stripes. That's a Volvo VNL. Now, the thing is, that is interesting, right? Now, should we break the game? Peter Wilson with the $2 Kiwi dollars. Yo, how are you doing? Welcome. Now, the VC should be open, but I don't know what's going on. Is it open? Can you hear me?
He hears you.
Okay. I was like very quiet. Okay, shall we break the predictions? And I have Mr. Marcel there in chat. So if you want to showcase, and that's a completely like guessing shot. If you want to show how are you loading the containers with the excavator, would you do it like that? Okay. Would you do it like that? Is that how you show how to load the container? I don't think so. And we're gonna pair it. I'm gonna put it together. Let's like break this thing down, because there is more than it seems. And I'm taking a massive guess in here. Okay. I'm taking a massive guess in here. So logging transport. Okay. It's loading. Now, okay. This is the block. Okay, I may try to put it here. I'm going to try to put that image in here so we can see both. And they start talking about containers and about how to load them, right? So that's pretty interesting, right? And they mention here to ship your carefully harvested logs. Fair enough. We will ship them carefully. Okay. And it says, use them to transport and sell them. They come in 3 different sizes, 12, 9, and 6 meters. It says, use an excavator like these 2 Volvos. So this is the one in the picture. This is a new one that is not in the pictures. No, Mr. Marcel, I know that this is how it's done in real life. But in the mechanics in the game, there is no way that with a joystick, you're gonna load the container like that. There's no way. So
imagine keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, imagine with keyboard and mouse. No. But then it says the length of the logs should be as close as possible to the length of the container. If I don't close the doors of the container, how does it matter? Why? Why does it matter? Too long, don't fit. Too short, you gain less money. Exactly. But my guess, and that's again, you can quote me on that, and you can throw me things to the head when the time comes. But my guessing is that as soon as you get close enough to the container is able to autoload the log that you have. and it's gonna appear in the container. It's gonna be auto-loaded in the container. That's my guess. Somehow, giants figured the way to auto-load logs into containers for all platforms. That's my guess.
Well, that would be a good guess, I guess. Others, I don't see myself doing this. No.
No. But at the same time, imagine that this is a point that you put the logs in it. I mean, it'll be an amazing and nicer picture if that arm of the excavator is moving left and a part, like a piece of this log, it's inside the container. But why does it matter if it's longer? If I don't close the doors, well, I have logs sticking out of the container. And why they mention the money that you will make? My guess, you load the container and you cannot unload it into logs again. So you are not able to transport. Yeah. Interesting idea. So my guess, whenever you get to the point with the container, you cannot unload the container and the logs became logs again. Because, okay, you are able to load them like that. But imagine that you want to unload one of the logs. How are you going to unload it? How are you going to grab it and put it out? Right?
Yeah, you have a fair point. You convinced me. It's
So-
auto-load.
So that's my guess. That's my guess, guys. My guess. I think that Giants is showing more than they say in here. Say out containers. There is a new truck, there is a new machine, there is the containers, there is a new trailer, and there is a new mechanic to auto-load logs into the container. Now, probably the auto-load, it's going to be like my pallet upload. It's a fill unit, so it's visually representing logs, but the logs are not there. I mean, to me, it would be absolutely impossible to load a trailer like that. It would be impossible. I won't be able to load a freaking container like that. No. What else?
It'll be fun to see you try.
No. No, the thing is, if we pay attention to here, mechanics again. New. The winch is already known that we are going to have winch. We knew it since Thursday. It came out of nowhere, but we knew it since Thursday. And yes, another thing, like Brad Igman is saying right now, you load the logs, you try to put the logs in there like that, and it'll blow up. It'll definitely blow up. Now, there is something also very interesting on this image. There is also something very interesting on that image that I'd like to point. I don't know if anybody saw it. Yo, got huge two mods as a supporter. How you doing? Welcome. So, I mean, again, the image in here, it's made for you to pay attention to the new tractor, all the details and everything. Okay, you see all the protections for the lights. That's a forestry trailer. That's a forestry tractor. So you see all the protections in the frame and everything. That's beautifully done. Also, back here in the lights, that's beautifully, like, amazingly done. We know that Giants, they do their models like brilliantly. New mechanics, the thing of the clamps. Interesting to see. So my guess is that this piece here is gonna rotate whenever you turn the tractor. It's gonna act like a dolly. It's gonna be a dolly, but for a log. Okay. We have the winch part and everything, beautifully done, perfectly done, amazingly represented. Now, something that reinforces my theory of a new logging mechanics and new logging collisions and stuff is something that no one pays attention. Is this cut in the tree? That happens because the tree is made of two pieces. There's two sections on that tree. So they are going to be more scripted, maybe. They are going to be like, whenever you cut them down, they are not going to be that variable, maybe? I don't know. But that got my attention. The fact that texture here is absolutely cut in there. That allows you to say 3 meters and 3 meters. 2 times 6, 2 times 3. It's 6 meters, okay? So, that's a new one. That's also interesting. In this one, again, well, more details. The mechanics of the clamp attached here, the pusher, beautifully done. All the protections of the cabin and everything. That's beautiful. This image, it didn't get my attention for anything like in particular. I've not been able to see anything in here that caught my eye. Okay, that caught my eye.
Mr. Marcel right now. David, shoo, stop talking. You're spoiling everything.
No, dude, people get hyped. This thing is gonna be awesome. This thing is gonna be epic. We're gonna have the best expansion ever for the game, ever. So yes, if that is something that I see and I know, or I can guess to get the people excited and to get the expansion, I will. Because, I mean, it is level of detail again. It's just stunning, And that was only like 3 or 4 pictures. In here, this is the carrier that goes on top of the winch and on top of the other. Sorry, and it's, I mean, again, it's beautifully represented. Curious that there is no dual cable. I really don't know how they work. My guess is that through here should be another cable, or maybe this cable is the one that pulls and it goes back through here. I don't know, but to me, if there is not another cable in here, whenever I go there, what happens with this cable? You know, I don't know. That's purely mechanics. I don't know how they work in real life. So actually, I cannot. It's just something that got my attention. Like, where's the other cable? Where is the one that should be like going out of here? You know, I don't know. Now again, you see physics here applied. Okay, that's not going straight. You see that that's a piece that is a countermeasure, and it goes left to right based on how this thing moves. I don't think that the chain is here is going to be a separated element. Top runs it across, bottom keeps tension. Okay, Lone Star Farmer. Thank you for the clarification. Now, what happened with this whenever this thing goes that way? What happened with this cable? Where is it rolled? That's something I don't understand. I mean, I don't know these things. More details in here. Again, this log has no cuts, and they've been careful not to show long logs. Only in that image. Remember that there are 2 yarders, only one is capable to pull up. Oh, that's true. That is true. That's absolutely true. So here you can see like everything in here. I cannot wait to see these metal things in detail, because it's this new metal in here. That's either a new shader and a new type of metal that we could use, or just a normal. That would be a shame. I want more shaders, more metal stuff. I want it. Need it. In here, they say, yeah, you can load containers with a pallet fork. And it's like, yeah, but that's a new machine. That's the L180H, which is the predecessor of the L200. The L200 is based on this machine. That one is older, and the L200 is based on this machine. Okay. Doug Hawkins, will there be a non-forestry excavator? Hey, by the way, so Doug Hawkins, I'm just talking about that. Just right now, you see right there, a wheel loader. A wheel loader that is not for logging. It's using, they say, a pallet fork. I know that the concept of these might be pallet fork, but this is not a pallet. That caused me a giggle because it's like, yeah, well, that's a little bit bigger than a pallet. It's moving a freaking container. But yeah. I
It's
get it.
realistic. You do handle containers with
Oh no
pallets.
I know. But what caused me the giggle wasn't the name of, like, naming the forks pallet fork. I'm like, yeah, you can put like 15 pallets on those. So yeah, definitely you can do pallet forking. But yeah, no, it's a little bit massive. Again, this machine, if you go back to other machines that we have in the game, even in 22, the ones, one large pallet, yeah, exactly. That's size matters. Okay. So the level of detail on the newer machines, I mean, that's something. That's something stunning. I mean, they have absolutely everything, all the pieces and everything. That's amazing. I don't do model. I don't model these things, but looking at them, it makes me want to do something with them. I don't know what, but I want to do something with them. I don't know. It's amazing how they look. It's just amazing. And just for the record, the containers, they are not normals. They are going to use normals indeed, but they are geometric. In here you can see that they are not. This is not a flat panel with a normal and some height like PPR materials or whatever. No, this is actually 3D shapes. So that's actually, like, the containers are not heavy in terms of polygons, but are pretty nice detail. Pretty nice detail. Now what else? What else they shown? Well, yeah, all the yarders, and they share that, like sharing nothing, right? So they share this, the 2 yarders and the winch. That is 2 different winch already, because today they share another one. Today they shared the attach fund that PC players already know. But yeah, well, there's going to be at least 2 winch there. The dual lanes, how are you doing? And a new trailer by Funvelds, watching that brand that I don't know how to pronounce still. Funsheld. There you go. Yep. So now, for an example, I see these. I see the K307C, and if I can, that's gonna be an attachment. For if there is that possibility, that's gonna be an attachment. It must be an attachment. But something that is a standalone, that you can actually, like, enter on it, and put it in, like, transport it with a Phoenix or whatever, and then put it in the field and just leave it there and operate it in the field. It's gonna be something. That'll be terrific. The other yarder, with all the possible details that you can ask for, that's stupid. I mean, the level of detail of these yarder is stupid. I even think that these panels, they are not alphas, that they are geometric. I think that they are geometric. I cannot prove that, but yeah. Oh, doing great. The dual is doing great. Again, the same yarder with the function already activated. You see that the rope in here is like, it's flashing red. It means you cannot attach it. If you point to any of those trees, you will be able to attach the rope to any of those trees if the tree is prepared to do so. In this one, again, we have only, like, the guide cable and the bottom for the tension. Fair enough. And that's the same log that is in the other picture, but just lifted. The 2 winches that they showcased. And now, in this image, there is also something new. There is also something that got my attention. And it's not on this side. It's not on this side. It's on this side. That image got my attention. And again, it's the small details that matter. You know about tire tracks, right? What do we have in the game that leave behind tank track? Nothing that I know. There is nothing in the game that actually it's leaving these tire tracks. You know? Those are... Zachary Millen, how you doing? So there is something in the game that they used in here. An Abraham. Yeah, Abraham. No, but that got my attention because I was like, wait a second. These tracks, these tire tracks, they are not... Those are not left from anything that I know. They're different. Something crossed through here. And if we go back, you might say, oh, it's one of the Volvo excavators. Nope. 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 And not these ones. They are not these ones. Those will be way deeper and way more separated. They are not these tire tracks. That is a type of tracks. That is a type of track in real life that it's rubber. That it's made. It has a rubber pieces, and they are made to prevent the asphalt to be completely wasted when you pass with them. They are made of rubber, or they have a cover of rubber. They leave a trace like that. You see, the pieces are fat. The pieces that are deeper, they are fat. They are thick. Okay. So I thought at the beginning that it was the Olos Force. I thought at the beginning that it was going to be the Olos Force, but they look different than the ones that are left by the Olos. I even went to the game and checked it, and the tire track it looks different. It might be here in the game, like in this picture, that it looks different. Who knows? Firefighter, how you doing? In here again, they are showing a small dog. They don't show long ones. They don't like to show the long ones. Here again, beautiful details. Beautiful. The trees, the forest itself, and the variation of trees, how they look. To me, it looks different. To me, it looks more rich. You have soil. You have this soil, this ground in the forest that it's rich. It's not empty. Beautiful. The forestry containers. Yes, we see them here. Fixed sizes. So the autoload for logs will fit. Again, I'm gonna defend that until somebody tells me that I'm wrong, or they prove it. But yeah, it's gonna, to me, it's a thing. Now they mention here also that there is 2 excavators coming, the 250 and the 380. Yeah, that's really something. This is the Volvo VNL, and to me looks exactly like the one that we see in the game. The one that we saw in that picture. It looks absolutely the same. Now today they shown fact sheets. I did a video on them. If you are interested in checking them, you go check the video that I posted today. And until here would be the review of what's posted, of what's been shared by Giants today. Now that is the fact sheets from today. Okay, they are you see here the Tashfun. Okay, the 65 SG. And they shared also this machine that is made in Germany, and it has a winch. The front has a winch. Now in here, I don't know if this one is going to have it because it looks different like the one that they actually produce. But this thing in the front is a winch. It's not a weight.
Mr. Marcel, you saw the Lizard Logistic brand on the container?
I did. Come on, I need to save something for tomorrow, man. But yes, the containers are custom, can be customized with the brand on the sides. You can have a new brand, which is Lizard Forestry. We saw it also. Like small details, you may see it and you may not pay attention to it. But Lizard Forestry is a new brand. Does not exist today per se. Does not exist. And on the other one, also shared by Giants, in the side, gonna tell me these are logistics. Okay. So there is a lot of things that are showing here that they are not saying, but they are showing it. And And it's awesome. It's awesome. Now about the fact sheets today, excited about this tractor. Really excited about this tractor. Actually, I was not aware of that manufacturer. I went and in the fact sheets, I did a little bit of a research and then I shared with you the information about this manufacturer. I mean, this is a John Deere, the 6R. The base is a John Deere. Even use their engines. They use the John Deere engine, but everything is reinforced. Everything is tougher. The Duelist is living. See you later, man. So everything is tougher in this, like when it's built by this German manufacturer. And well, this is the one that got me excited. It is beautiful. And of course, we saw also the beast, this feller buncher thing. What is it? This monster that we already saw. Now, another thing that got my attention in this one that I didn't mention in my video is the fact that yes, everybody pays attention to this machine, the 843L2, and this machine has in the front the FD55. Now, is it going to be attached permanently? That would be a waste. I don't know if in real life you can change whatever you attach in the front, but it'll be awesome if you have other stuff. You know? This is not a wheel loader. It's not. But in the end, if you can change whatever you put in the front, that will be an amazing freaking wheel loader for the middle of the forest. That would be terrific. Imagine with big claws. Grab I don't know how many trees at once. That would be awesome if you can actually change whatever you put in the front. That would be a nice thing to have. Now, I've told a lot already. I'd like to hear your impressions. I'd like to read your impressions about what we discussed. And I'm gonna load the game because I believe there is a lot of people, actually 170 people listening to me talking. Jesus, with 124 likes, and we have one super chat today. Okay, so far, so 169 people and 124 likes. So let me do. I mean, apparently I need to do the polls. You like polls? So there. 22. Yes. And I.
Faber likes polls.
Yo, Reaper, how you doing?
I'm good.
Left a like. Okay. Another one. Okay. Okay, ask my community. Platinum. Mr. Marcel is saying Platinum plays nicely. Really excited to see everyone get their hands on it. Biggest DLC so far. Yeah, you're changing the game. You're changing. You're doing it, and it's amazing. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be at Spain, by the way, when that releases. I'm gonna be at Spain. I already have the room in my parents' house with 300 gigs of internet and everything. 300 megabytes of internet there. So I'm gonna be streaming like as usual, but in a new place. You're gonna see what was my room when I grew up, if the room's still there. Now let's get down to business. Let's get down to what everyone is here for the game, for what's coming. Dexter Bostic with a $5 super chat. Love watching. Going to join members soon to start watching your videos to learn modding. Yo, Dexter Bostic. Thank you, man. That's really cool. That is really cool. Alexander Hernandez, Barcelona is beautiful indeed. It's a beautiful city. I was born there. Now, configurations. Okay, well, we changed the headlights. I don't know if anybody missed that, but we changed the headlights. Love how it looks with the cut in the middle.
Hey, Technical Farmer.
Yo, Tactical Farmer, how you doing? Now, configurations, design 1, and then nothing changes. Megawatt with a $20 super chat saying just to say thank you for the TLX 9000. Have a seat to celebrate. There you go. Awesome. I'm gonna get it. Bring me right back. So here we go. Cereal juice. Thanks to Megawatt. Now let's get this party started. 192 people watching. You're gonna see things that actually no one saw before. No one saw before. Why? Well, because I made it in between streams. So you don't see it on Wednesday. It happened yesterday. Today we stream. So we will show. Well, actually, the soul saw it. A picture. Now what? Cheers to you, man. Thank you. So, when we Viking mostly yes, cereal juice we call it. So this is new. I've added the net in here. Right now it doesn't move. Okay, right now it doesn't move. Today my pending task is to animate it, so it's gonna move. So you can actually remove the tailgate, and by removing the tailgate, we'll go open it. Okay. So now it needs to be a setup because it changes a bunch of stuff. So it needs to be a configuration. Now you can go to the design number 2 is going to be the special one that I'm going to choose all the options in here. I'm going to give you the fenders, the colors, and everything already preset by myself. And this is going to be the open frame that you already know. Okay. Going to back to standard. Wheels. Today I'm going to introduce a new wheels. I want to bring back like the off-roads to have a like a lifted version of the truck, but without a regular wheel, without not so aggressive time. Okay, so we're gonna do something about that today. Okay, now you can see that the height changes. Okay, so you see that in here you see the frame. If I go to the previous one, you don't see the frame. Okay, so with these ones, the clearance and everything is higher. I will move with the wind depending on driving direction. Unsure if you can use the wind shader. I'll definitely take a look at that. I have no clue how to use it, but definitely I was going to use the skin meshes. Skin meshes and suspensions. That's what I was going to use. Because it causes no problems. But I'm definitely going to give it a try to that. Yep. Interested in testing it. So wheels, more 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 wheels. Here in the Continental, this is Continental singles. Okay. Yo, hi Marshall Helbrick, how are you doing? So in Continental singles, you have not only 5 rims per tire, you have 3 tires. So you have the road pattern, okay, like that, with 5 different rims. Then you have more like a highway pattern. And then you have like a thin off-road pattern. And back to the base one. Now, when you go to the Continental off-roads, they are a little bit tougher. Yo, doing great, thank you. How about you, man? Now, in here, duals in Continental, then Michelins, again, all different sizes. Then we have the Michelin whites and bigger. They are wider and bigger with all the tires. And the Michelin duals. These are the off-road version of the duals, of the Michelins. They are not the big ones. They are not the tall ones. But doing great. Dylan, she went with the kids to the park. But she wanted to stay home because she was not feeling very well. And I'm into Mets today, to be honest. to be able to carry over. Now, I'm gonna choose. Oh well, these are the ones that I built for the occasion. You know, I always build one set of tires. Now the decals, you know them all. They have important that you change the color of the decal, otherwise you won't see it. Okay, so important. Decals, you have the thin line, you have the hood line, you have the stripes, the TLX, and this one, and back to nothing. We're gonna just go nothing. Hey G May, how you doing? Welcome. Into bonnet, we have the stock one, another one, 3 different bonnets in bumpers. That's new. Okay, that's new. In bumpers, you have standard bumper. Lawrence Anderson, don't take the little blue. No. And then you have the bull bar. Okay, the bush guard. We don't have lights yet. We will put some lights into it. Okay, you have the bull bar. And then you have the crazy one. You have the crazy one that it has a winch. Like visual. It has a visual winch. Now, we'll see what happens with that visual winch. Now, before anybody says anything, no, it don't match the frame, blah blah. This is an aftermarket. Bumper, and they usually don't match perfectly the bodies. So that's it's made in purpose. I can make it match perfect, but I just don't want to. Okay. Now, whenever you change the bumper on the front, it also changes the bumper on the back, and it makes it black. Okay. Now I need to adjust like the lights for the license plate and on and on and on. What else? In here, back to start. Cabin extras. That's a stupid options in here, but I did not find a way to combine them better. So in cabin extras, you go to the side steps, or you go to the right snorkel or left snorkel, depending on how you look at it. Right snorkel, both snorkels, roof rack, snorkel right, and blah. Imagine pulling yourself up a hill with the TLX 2022 with a winch. I know, miss myself. You know that if there is that chance that I can do that, you know that's gonna happen. You know that I'm gonna make it happen. Now in here, combinations, racks, no racks, steps, no steps, bumpers, Go left, everything activated. Honestly, I don't like it with everything. I prefer it with this, with the snorkel on the left. Interior themes, we already know those. The interior themes, well, basically is the coloring and how everything changes on the interior. You have the red option, you have the blue option, you have the tan option. This is the classic one, and we have a more gray and black option. Okay, so the one that you like, I'm gonna go with the tan one, and we're gonna build not a very extreme one. Let's build something classic. Because other than that, oh, the bed extras. Yeah, the bed extras, that's also important. Because in the bed extras, we have a headache rack with a new pattern. Okay, you have the new pattern there. And you have also the tonneau cover. And also nothing. Okay, we don't have roll bars this time, not yet. We'll see what else can I add in the upcoming weeks. But so far, Dylan, timeout. CP Agri, don't be ignorant. Oh geez, CP Agri, you have 1 minute to clear the bounty on top of your head. With the bull bar bumper goes the guard in front. With the bull bar bumper, does the guard go in front of the lights interference with lighting? I don't have a clue. I haven't tested in game. So if you don't mind, we're gonna activate it. I'm gonna go with the green motor burp. Okay, so we're gonna have it there. And also we have the options for the grill. Where are the options for the grill? Why I don't see the options for the grill? I broke it. Grill is here. The grill is here. And just configuration grill. And there is only one design made. Design 7. Am I presetting something somehow? No. Grill should be shown. Design ink should be shown. What is it? Extras? Oh, it's here. Jeez, I'm blind. So in the grill, you have the stock grill. You have the honeycomb Ford type grill with the TLX and without the TLX. Now, this is looking, that is menacing. That looks, if we remove the bull bar so you can see the front. That looks, see the engine and everything inside. That looks menacing right there. Okay, so now we change the colors. Stop breaking things. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's go with the body top, and I'm gonna go with the oranges. Nope, that's wrong. It's here. Nope, it's here. And the black, and then the plastics, and then the top is gonna be also thing. That is, I mean, that is looking outstanding. That's looking outstanding. Now, whenever you activate anything else, there's something that's going to change. I don't remember. Interior themes, the cabin extras. I'm just going to go with the snorkel. Snorkel and side steps. Bumpers. Let's select this one. And the rims, I like this ones. Do I like this ones? You know what? No, there is another ones that I like better. This ones. Yep. No one. And the interior with this orange. Let's see. Interior themes. I believe the black one is gonna look better. Yeah, dark one better. Let's see. Let's lease it. So that's how it looks right now here in the game. The spacing, it's just the one that it needs to be. Okay, we have it. And in here, I'm gonna add three small lights that are gonna be on top of the grill. Now, whenever you say the lights, if they interfere, they're there. They're just right there. You can activate the night. And they are... yeah, there. I don't know. I don't know if we can actually do something very nice about it. I don't know how the game is gonna react to it. Let's check it out. Let's check how it reacts. Let's check how it reacts. Because in here, my intention right now, you don't see the thread of the grill in the ground. Will the snorkel change the water depth in the truck that the truck can drive through? I bet I know. Lawrence Anderson, I send of saying bonnet. You almost say, yeah, I know, it always happens. It always happens, but it doesn't happen. So, no. Don't confuse me. Lawrence, don't confuse me. Now, I'm gonna activate here on the front light high. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna try to activate a cast shadow map. 512 is fine. And also on the high beams high. That's only for high profile for high profile high hardware profiles. Oh, I don't know. There you go. We deactivated. Shall we? I mean, it's a little bit. It depends on how you look at it. Now I need to tweak a bit, like the resolutions in here. I don't know if I need to flag the perspective on the shadow map. I believe because it's a light that goes in the ground. So I believe I need to flag it. That's not happening today. If I activate the perspective, they are not going to disappear. Now I'll need to activate also. There is a way to change. There is a way to change. I don't know if with the resolution we'll get the effect that I want, which is the blurriness. I believe with the resolution, since the resolution is going to be lower on the shadow, it's going to be more blurry because it really doesn't look right that straight, right? It doesn't look natural like that. That's one of the reasons I don't do it. Yeah, with the if we decrease the resolution, they look like that. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Thank you, Faber.
You're most welcome.
So we go to the inside. I mean, it looks right. Looks right. I don't know about the lights. Andy Knight, 16 months as 82 family. Andy, you're lost in the sky. How are you doing? How are you doing, man? I don't know if you are in the stream or it's an automatic. Will the alarm creeps be toggleable? No. When you get in or out the truck, it's gonna make it. That's a thing. Falling bug. That's design is closed right now. We're not adding anything else to the truck. Now that's interesting. Mr. Marcel just suggested the resolution of the shadows, and I can actually go and check it. Thus, I don't know if I can change in here the resolution of the shadow. No. It only says cast shadow map. Oh, here, yes. Depth map resolution. Let's go 128. Because they look too sharp. Now let's put it back to right. Yeah. Still 64 is gonna be and in the end it consumes less resources for you, so even better. At 64 it does something weird at the front. Doesn't look
William,
bad.
that's a you problem.
No, what?
Refresh the stream. Oh, William says it's buffering.
Is it buffering?
No, it's a William Rhodes problem.
Oh, William Rhodes, you have problems, man. So, time out, William Rhodes. Asking for attention. Okay, so now left to be done translations. We're not gonna do the translations online. That are painful. And other than that, I love the fact that I can change it here. Brilliant suggestion. Thank you, Master Marcel. You're awesome. I'm gonna make sure that here I do a reload, and yes. And okay, we have the grills and everything else. And right now, what I want to try is to animate the net, animate this net. I want to animate it. Okay, I want to animate it. Now, in order to animate it, we're gonna create. But first, I need to find it. I don't know what it is. Tailgate net. Why? Okay. So in order to animate the net, I believe first I'm gonna need to separate. So I'm gonna need to extract the net itself. So that's gonna be net ports, and in here that's gonna be just net itself. Okay. So I'm gonna center the net in there. Now I'm gonna clean everything. And everything in here needs to be frozen. Oops.
Hola, Petro Sancho.
Pedro, ¿cómo estás? So we're gonna freeze to pivot those and also apply in here. And we're gonna start creating now. We're gonna start creating some nodes. So we're gonna change these to rigging. And in rigging, I'm gonna go to skeleton and I'm gonna create a joint. Okay, and now this joint, I'm gonna put it somewhere around here. I believe that's accurate. Move that aside. Activate these, and the radius is gonna be 0.2. 0.2 is fine. Now I'm gonna also move it down here. Move it down there. And okay. So we have all these things already bended. Okay, now I'm gonna duplicate that one and move it up here, for example.
You hit the 200 likes.
200 likes already. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh, okay. There is going to be. That's a manual process, by the way. It cannot be done automatically, as far as I know.
I thought it was all Control-Shift-V.
Yeah. What is Venom? We need him. Haven't heard from him today. Got his mod released. We haven't heard anything from Venom. Rude.
He's in chat. He's been chatting.
Venom is in chat?
Yeah?
I haven't given him a shout out. How rude. So all these bubbles that I'm creating that you see there, and that's definitely crazy. All these bubbles are nodes. Okay? All these bubbles are nodes. So what I'm doing with all these nodes is I'm setting transform points. Okay, so for example, this one's in here. I'm gonna group them. Okay, these are going to be grouped and recenter. Now I'm gonna modify, bake the pivot. I'm gonna duplicate it, and now send it to the other side. Have it on the other side. Now, this one's group, center, modify, bake pivot, duplicate, and send it to the other side. That is crazy, but it's the most you can use less nodes if you want, but I like it this way. So modify, center pivot, Control D, pivot, negative, and the last one is gonna be this one. So group, center, modify, center pivot, Control D, modify, pivot, and we send it to the other side. Okay. And
So
last one.
David, what do you think of the Flintstone car that came out today?
Have you heard me mentioning it?
No, that's why I bring it up.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be cool if they add a roll function to the concrete.
It would be cool if it was
wheels.
not in the game. That would be cool. It's people taking this seriously and somebody make a freaking Flintstone car, really? That's nothing and serves no purpose? No. I'm sorry. No.
There's a hitch.
DJ said that it doesn't even have a hitch.
Not? Oh, I thought it had a hitch.
No. So those are the ones that I'm not going to move. Okay, let's fix right. Okay, now that is dynamic left one. That's dynamic right one. No, I mean the modder tried it. Giants released it. To me, it's not the modder did whatever he wanted. That's dynamic center. Okay, now all this madness has a purpose. Okay, it's not. I'm not doing it because I'm an idiot. I might be an idiot, but I'm not doing it.
Yes, yes, you are.
Shut up. So
Opinions are divided about that one. Yeah.
yeah.
They're not. The opinions aren't divided. He has his. We have ours. We're not divided. You and I favor.
So now in
That's true.
here, I'm gonna group them, and then I'm gonna name them joints. Okay, and I'm gonna move the joints inside the tailgate. I'm gonna expand them all, and again, I need to freeze all the transforms and everything. I don't know how many times I do that, but I need to be sure because otherwise it won't work. Now I'm gonna select that, and I'm gonna shift click on the net, and I'm gonna say bind skin. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to do. Now go up to here, and in here I need to export. Now, if I did it right,
Probably not.
which probably the first time I didn't do it right. That's I'll give you that guessing. I don't think I did it right the first time because I probably messed up something. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see it in a minute. I'm gonna go to scenes. We're gonna see. Let buy skins. Buy skins. What are you talking about? Prestige, how are you doing?
Scott Woodland, yeah, right. If it had a roll function, it would be kind of fun to use it.
Okay, I have the net, and the net is in the right place. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna move it up here. And then I'm going to hide this one. And... Oh, Jesus! Did you see? I broke it. I cannot have nice stuff.
Pedro is saying something.
Pedro. Oh, no es de Gran Turismo, pero casi, se le pega. Forza. I'm gonna hide that one and copy. I'm gonna delete that one and now edit. And yes. So F Ctrl V. Okay, so I have here my tailgate net. That's the material. Or that material needs to be this one and this one. Okay. Close that, reload and save. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. Now hide this. I'm gonna put a light in here to see what I'm doing.
Happy Biscuit, I'm on this plane and it's definitely not made for fluffy men such as myself. Ah, poor Biscuit.
So, now, the moment of truth, I'm gonna remove that and save it. And in here, okay, I have my center joints. If I activate my center joints and move them, that's going to happen. Or this is going to happen. Okay, that's one thing. Now, I want the net to go like that. The problem by doing it is that I'll need to add suspensions to all the dynamic nodes, which is not crazy. It's something that it's easy. So we just need to go down here and oops. Let me remove the line. So that's gonna create a problem. Save it. And in here, what is my XML? Okay, let me open that. And at the end, we have a line here that we done. Okay, now I have suspension somewhere. What is my map? Block uncomment. And I have the use torso true, blah blah blah. That's no. Okay, that needs to happen. But I need other suspensions. Okay, I need other suspensions. And the other suspensions, I'm gonna, for example, I have an example of that in the TLX 9000, because the TLX 9000 has in the suspensions, I have the CB mic. Okay, I have the mic, CB mic. It actually moves. If you haven't seen it, go check it. Okay, now I'm gonna code here, and I need to be careful with which ones I code. There's gonna be the dynamic left one and the dynamic right one. Now, how much do I need them to move? It's an incognito. It's not known yet. We'll check. But I want them to, I don't want if I want them to move or to translate. Let me check something fast here on the XSD. Max, yeah, translations. I want translations. That's gonna be no max and then min. I don't want rotations. Minimum translation and max translation. Now I want the one on the right to do this and to do it soft. So for example, if I move it like that, 0801. Okay, so minimum translation on X is not going to move. It's going to be 0, 0, and 0.1. Here, 0, 0, 0.1. And the values that I'm gonna put in the maximum, in the minimum, in the max, sorry. No, that's minimum, and then it's negative. That's okay. Now, all this is theory. I don't know if that's gonna work. Now in here, I need the other two. So that's 2 and 2, and then 3 and 3. Okay. And now in here, this is gonna be 2. It's gonna be 3. Gonna be 2, it's gonna be 3. They flow. Okay, they need to flow. And then the one in the center. Okay, the one in the center. I don't know what it needs to do. But needs to move also. If I don't code, if the one in the center does not move, it's gonna be weird. So I'm gonna give it 35. Okay. Now let's check it again. Oh.
Check in.
It used 70 bones, reduced to 60 to avoid warnings. Okay, I'm using too many bones. That's fine. That's fine. Goose, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Trying to break stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always nice stuff. So let's see. We are here. Now, I have the right ones moving, but somehow I'm checking on the Jesus God. The entire thing moves. Now, it needs to be a little bit more extreme, I guess. So let's go 4, 6, and 8. Now I'm just throwing numbers in here. Okay. Oops. Okay. I want it to be. Needs to be all aligned, otherwise my OCD just drives me nuts. In here is a missing dot. Thank you. Now let's see. I need to, I believe, okay. I will check on the warning later. Now somehow okay, it needs to have less bones. It needs to have less bones. So I'm gonna select this one, the dynamic left one. I'm gonna delete them. And the right one, my left 3, we delete it. Delete it. Too many information. Scott Rudland, 2 months as a constant member, saying keep up the good work. Thank you, Scott. That's exactly the idea. So we're gonna unbind the skin, and now I'm gonna bind the skin again, and we're going to export it again. That needs to be done every single time, sadly. And at the same, while this is happening, I'm gonna get rid of the vehicles that I have. I know that it's not going to like it. Okay. Now it's exported. In here, let me go to the scenes. 2022. What is it? What is it? My 2022. No, my scenes. It's substance. Then now we'll go to substance scenes. I have that one that it's been exported just right now. Now that tailgate net needs to go here, and I will give it the material later. I want to check it. I just want to see if it works. I don't. Otherwise, I need to start changing materials every time. And here, okay, now it's gray, and we're gonna have warnings because I haven't updated the i3D. Okay, I need to save that. I need to export and copy, and now I need to update the i3D. And in here, I think that in the suspensions, now we have only 2 and center. So left one is gone, and that is gone. How we see. Get to the game and see how it looks. Okay. Is it? And yes, and okay. Now, if I need other movements, first I need to I want to match the movement of the net back and forth. So now it goes back. The thing is that I believe the nodes needs to be indented. So for an example, here on the i3D, I need to select left and right, and I need to group them. And at the same time, that needs to be inside these two. So now that needs to be grouped. So this one's moving away. Now this one moves them all. Okay, so I'm gonna group it like that. Copy. Oops. To the XML. Now this is a try and error process, because I don't think that anybody does it this way. Mr. Marcel had a nice suggestion, and I'm gonna try differently.
Dylan Stack, I believe he has forgotten about that.
What?
Fixing the heist.
I have nothing to fix on the heist. Members have 65% probability to win. I don't want to hear any. I will deactivate the freaking thing. I swear to God, I'll deactivate this freaking thing. You keep bothering me about it. Now, let's see. Now it moves properly. There you go. It's working today. You see? It's working. Paper farming. You mentioned something else about the heights. I'll time you out.
No,
Yeah. I will time you out. No, don't say no. I will time you out.
Oh, that's very wrong. I read what Dylan said. I literally read what Dylan said. That he now changes his answer. I don't care.
So in here, I have group name 0, that's group name 1. Okay. Everything needs to move. Okay. This needs to be, that's group name 1. And that needs to be deactivated. And now we have a wave. Have a wave effect. I think it was better the other way. Because when they are grouped, somehow they change their, like, okay, that moves more naturally now. See, now I need to grab the center one. I need to group it. Okay, I'm gonna flag that one. Now export and copy. Now what I'm doing is adding up and down movements. Quick Viking, Favor is innocent. Timeout credits to save his bacon. Quick Viking. Okay, Favor has credit. I see what it is, Reaper Todd. Since I do, that David needs a zip or two. Well, those are 220, so those are 2 zips. Shane K with a thumbs up. Thank you. It bothers me when I change nothing. When I change nothing about. Shut up! When I change nothing in the freaking system. Just, I've been rejecting the freaking update on the chatbot for months. The other day, I pressed yes by mistake. I didn't want to press yes. I pressed yes, and it updated. And I was like, okay, everything is working fine. And all of a sudden, all the freaking nonsense with hi started. And it's like, you know what? I knew it. I didn't have to touch that thing. That was 1, but I made it double. I'm going to take another one. Okay. I don't know if I did it. Control F. Group name and 2. Okay. So now in the suspensions, what is it? Here? In the suspensions, I'm gonna duplicate that one. That's gonna be group name 2, and it's gonna be back and forth. And now this one is going to change. I'm gonna swap the 0 in here to Y, and this 0, I'm gonna also swap it to Y. So what's gonna happen is that I'm adding suspension to 2 different nodes. So if I did it right, it should try to go down. I think I did it. Dylan, 16 months out an 82 family. David, no offense mean by the highest comments, I mean nothing but joke. I know you did. I know you were joking. It's freaking Favor Farming that has the luck of a cow, and he always loses. So, and it keeps bothering me about the freaking heist. No.
But I did no such thing.
No, well, maybe not today. But you do that on a daily basis.
I don't do that ever.
Time out the bot. He has 20 as a save. I'll take it. So, you see that the net now it's kind of moving more naturally. We're missing 2 nodes though. Okay, I'm missing 2 nodes. That is going to be the dynamic left 2 and the dynamic right 2. Those cannot be 85. Because 85 is gonna match the other movement, and that's wrong. And I believe that 65 is gonna be just fine. So whenever you have the net activated, the net should be there you go. I mean, if I make the net more complex, the movement is gonna be better. I don't know how many triangles do we have already in here. 13 triangles, 13,000 triangles. Not a lot. I can actually try to make it a little bit more complex, so the movement is gonna be more natural. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna create not the same cuts. They're not going to be the same on both sides. And that's in purpose. It's the first time that you will ever see me doing something that it's not a mirror in both sides. Because what I want is a movement that it's not static. Movement that it's not the same in both sides. So in order to do that, hold on, made it wrong. Because in order to do that, I need to cut it from the center, kind of, to the bottom center, but kind of. Yeah, you were saying?
The tactical farmer, can you assign materials in Maya at all?
No. No. Why would you? In any way. Why would you? Okay, so right now we have those. I need to do that again. I need to no, I need to go here and I need to say skin, unbind skin, and now skin, bind skin. Now I need to select it all. The thing is, since I haven't added anything extra, I can just import it and be done with it. We're gonna go into the lights. I have a schedule. So we're gonna jump into the light section around half of the stream, which happens to be in 8 minutes. I want to do the lights thing, and of course, I'm gonna ask for your input in how the lights should be done, and on and on and on. So just stay tuned because you want to be there. Okay, that's gonna be tail net. And now, funny thing, I need to go to the joins and I need to group them like properly. For example, this one's needs to be grouped. Now they need to be thrown inside. Those ones needs to be grouped, and that needs to be grouped. I can delete that. I can save it. And now I think it's gonna be right. So I'm just gonna risk it, and I'm gonna go to the net. I'm gonna change it in here. Control F, it's gonna be net. No bonnet. Here in the net. And I'm gonna go to this material. It's a 2109. And I'm gonna put it on the net here. Material is gonna be this one. And that's gonna be this one. I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna close that and reload it in here. Yes. Okay, we have it done. Now in here, if I reload that, oh gee, I made a mistake. There's an error in there. Export and copy. Okay, now we don't have errors. Now let's see. You load the net. It's very dark. I don't understand why. Sunny. There you go. Sun. Now, the movement of the net right now should be way better. Less static. I'm checking on the net only, and I'm crashing into everything. So that actually acts. I mean, that's when you save the super chats for these moments. These moments of awesomeness. This is absolutely. I mean, you haven't seen that elsewhere. You don't see these animations anywhere. See that net where you break yours and the net collapses? Oops, oops, oops. There you go. I can't even see the net. What do you mean you don't see the net? Okay, I'm gonna go closer. See that it goes up front. And when you accelerate, it goes back. Now, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the animation of it if you want to load or unload. I don't know what to do. Let me deactivate my shaders. Everybody will see the net then. So in here, now there is something missing on the movement. There is something missing on the movement. I said that it needs to move back and forth. That's wrong, because you also turn left and right. So in order to animate it properly, we need to adjust. We need to give it like 0.2 maybe left and right. So the minimum needs to be 0.2 on the left, and we need to give it 0.2 on the right, because they actually need to move. And for example, the one that in the center, this one that is in the center, let's give it a little bit more. Let's boost it a bit, which is this one. Let's boost it a bit so you'll see some movement back and forth. So right now, if we turn, you see the net that it's actually moving back and forth, up and down. Lovely. Lovely. Is there going to be a trailer hitch on the 2022? There is already, but it's not there. If you have the possibility of traveling without the hitch, you travel without it, and when you're going to use it, you mount it, unless you have a safety, because otherwise people is going to steal it. So that's the same principle in here with the 2022. The gooseneck hitch is not there, and the rear hitch is not there, but they are always there. They are always there. Details all over. I love it, and it's very. I mean, those details are not complex to make. Those are very easy, and it gives reality to the mod. It gives it realism, and it's awesome. Big Viking is saying, when I had a net like that on my truck, I disconnected on one side and let it hang. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a problem. I don't know how to. I mean, I can code it, but with suspensions, it's gonna be funny. I can code that animation completely. Okay, let's see the thing of the trailers. Okay. For example, we go to the camp it and we lease it, and also go to the. What are my trailers? 50 feet gooseneck trailer, for example, this one, and release it, and we want to put it into a bumper pool and release it. Okay, so we have it here. So you go backwards. If you press open right now, nothing happens. There is no collisions and anything in the net. Okay, so that's gonna connect, and it's gonna look horrible because the net's still there. That needs to be. I need to code to the activation of it. That's fine. Now gooseneck, and you see that it appears. Okay, the gooseneck appears and disappears, and you can move it. You can move it up and down, and you can move it back and forth. Or you should be able to move
Oh, it. so we we don't have to select gooseneck anymore
No,
in the store.
no.
Awesome.
No. The gooseneck should move. It's not
That's the
moving.
best option. Because I always have, I want to back empty so I can load a pallet in it or something. But then you can use it for gooseneck.
Yeah,
So
I
you
thought
basically-
it was better just to have it like that.
Yeah, totally agree.
So for an example, right now, we deactivate it, and if you're backing up into something that is the trailer, yeah, the tailgate appeared because of the camp it. It's because of the camp it code. Okay, so in here, to prevent that to happen, okay, have here the net. Okay, and I need to move. What is the... Where the hell is the net? Here, next one. Okay. So I need to create a group in here. Okay, and it's tailgate options. Okay. Tailgate access. And that tailgate net needs to be inside this tailgate option. Okay, so that net extra can be removed. You can save that, and I can export it, and it's gonna be fixed. Copy in here. No, go to the XML. We paste it. Then on the attacher joins, okay, here in the attacher joins, have on the default. Whenever you connect these, it's options. Now I need to also tweak something here on the tailgate because we have this collision tailgate. I'm going to freeze the transformation. I'm going to freeze the scale of it. Sorry, translate. So it's going to be oriented down there. Save it like that. Something else happened. Something else happened. What is it? PDT Elite Boy subscribing to the channel. Thank you. The record is not released, so it's impossible that the consoles get it. No one get it. Okay, so in here, tailgate options, visibility active full instead of the tailgate. So if I go now to the game and I reload it, and now it's reloaded only with the net. I'm gonna disconnect the trailer. Yeah, the dashboard is not finished yet. Come on, we have a couple of days. Hold on. So if we connect it now, the net should disappear. Okay, we're good. So we have the camp it properly connected. Can open it in. Close it. And if we disconnect it, the net will appear again. If you use the one with the tailgate, well, then the tailgate is going to appear and disappear. That's fair enough. Tactical Gamer, timeout, favor. Anyways, Tactical Gamer, he has 4 saves. So now he has 3 saves. He has 3 saves right now. It's somebody who's very nice to hit.
Thank you, Wicked Viking.
Now, here. We have that. The sound is not yet done, but I want to finish with the options on the net. Because I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen if I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna create a transfer group. Cut that transfer group. I'm gonna throw it inside here. Put it that in there, and that's gonna be 10 with that rotation. And I'm gonna throw that one inside, and I'm gonna close it. So that's a big guess right now. It's a massive guess, but it might work. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be clipping. It's gonna be things like that. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'll save that. And in the foldable, here in the bed extras, in the folding, whenever you choose this one, I believe I can use something closer to the tailgate animation. I believe that's gonna be net animation. That's gonna be tailgate net rotation. Now I don't know how that's gonna behave. Oops, too fast with the mouse. Gonna be net animation. And we don't want the sounds. I don't know if I'm gonna put sounds, so I'm keeping them like commented. Now, if we press open, it does that. So, hello,
I
sweetie.
hear monsters.
Have you taken a shower already? No, go take a shower. Monse, está con el aire, te vas a resfriar. Okay, so I don't like that. And if you keep driving, that's gonna happen. So I'm more on the opinion. I don't know what's my opinion on that. Rotation is not gonna work. Now let's see translations. Because in the end I can actually just hide it and be done with it. But something that can also be possible, no, I don't know if it's gonna be possible, is that I can try to grab the joint, for example, fixed right, the fixed right, and the fixed right is located in start transition. It's in, oh jeez, minus 0.896 I hate when the numbers are not squared. And I'm gonna move it here, for example, 0689 to 689. Okay. Now what else? Now dynamic left is at 0. That's gonna be, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. We'll see. Dynamic left is at 0 0 4 4 3 0 0, and I want to move it at here, at 0651. Now dynamic right. Oh, that's dynamic left too. Dynamic right is here. I'll move it somewhere around here. 0553, and it's at -0. And now this one, this dynamic center, that it's at 000. I need to move it at 0637. Now that's a big if. That's a big if. Okay, so we reload it. And something happened. Still the same.
Later, Shanky.
Yeah, see you later, man. Now the other ones are not moving. What? The other ones are not moving. I don't understand why. What was that? It was spider. So these ones ain't moving. Maybe because they have suspension. Since they have suspensions, they cannot move. So I think it's gonna be just a hide stuff and be done with it, because there is no way to make that thing work properly. So we're just gonna go with the hide stuff, and that's gonna be Tailgate, net, and whenever you open, it disappears and it appears again. That's it. That's gonna be like the option, because it actually makes no sense to go crazy with that. Okay, so okay, still moving nicely. Yep, still moving nicely. Nice. Okay, so now in terms of dashboard, the dashboard is kind of empty. The dashboard is kind of empty, and that's something that I don't like. Okay, that's something that I don't like. We need to do something. We need we need the indicators, like the game indicators, the engine, turn left, turn right, and all these nonsense. And also I want to put some other details like the radio, and all these kind of tiny bitty stuff. Those need to be made. Okay, those need to be located and they need to be made. Now, something that also needs to happen in the start animation. Okay. That needs to happen to the center screen. So now we move into the interior, into the lights. Interior and lights. That screen. Interior mat. The central screen. So I want that screen to be off. And when I turn on, it appears. And it's gone. Okay, that sounds. Now the dash is bright, but it's digital. So since the dash is bright but it's digital also, I want it completely off. So I want it here. D. So right now it's gonna be off. You see the needles, you see nothing else. Turn on the engine and it appears. Turn it off and it's gone. Nice. Bobo is saying, I love the TLX 2020. I'm glad you like it. It's the most downloaded mod. Oh, that's my wife. I'm breaking nothing. I'm not destroying anything, thank you very much. Now, driver camera sitting way a little bit too back, but that's easy fix. In terms of decals and panels, I think that the steering wheel needs some work. The steering wheel needs at least on the steering wheel, control 1, all these things needs to be height, otherwise it's gonna drive me nuts. We're gonna concentrate right now on the interior. We're gonna hide this one, hide that roll bar. Right now it's not coming. And let's concentrate on the interior. And the interior is missing the steering wheel. Why? Here, steering axis, here. So in this section, I'm gonna add a small cut that is gonna go through the center. Gonna go through the center of that section. Okay. Now that adds some geometry, but it's nothing. Put it here. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to go inside these two meshes. Now I can just pressing the plus. I want to extrude these faces, but I don't want to extrude them out. If I extrude them out, look what happened. Just go poof. Okay, it goes all the way out. I don't want that. I want I want negative 0.002, so it goes inside. There is an inset. And then I need an offset 0.02 also. A little bit more. Yeah, 4 is fine. And the madness generated in here, it's gonna be corrected very easy. So now these vertices can be marked. We don't need all these. Or oh jeez. Okay. Madness. There is some madness in here. See? That goes here. Here. And that goes that here. And I have some madness going on. Okay. So I have an inset on the steering wheel. This bubble that goes inside. Okay. I need to recalculate meshes in here. That's fine. So we do that. To harden those edges, and it's gonna force me. That's gonna force me to recalculate outside. And the problem is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. So wait, easier. Oh wait, instead of joining all that craziness. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that. Now I need to fix only a couple of things in here. What's Maria saying in chat?
She wants to bring lots of shoes in there to show you. Okay. And on the other side. Okay. Now with that, I can select this and I can fill it. Okay. So I have these two segments, and theoretically here in the UV map there should not be any problem. Oh, the interior had normal. The interior has the normal. Ooh. Well, this section is not going to be in the interior anymore. It's going to have its own material. So, no, it cannot have his own material. That needs to be extracted.
That's the material. That's the interior material, and that's the new material, and that's gonna be since it's an interior. Really don't matter. Steer wheel, and yeah, I think there. Mm. So now I have these two sections, these two segments in here. So we're gonna activate all the coloring. That in there, everything else looks fine. And I have these two segments. My idea was to generate these two segments. All these edges here. I don't know why they lost the softness, but they need to be softened. That song is again an elevator song. What the hell happened? Why is this song again in here? Next one. Remove. There. Next one. That one. Remove. Thank you. Jesus. That was putting me to sleep. Okay. Take out on the steering wheel. We were saying I'm gonna need to cut here. On. Cut that face. And I'm gonna cut it. Okay, so the rest of it, it's normal. So that edge, two, and that needs to be unwrapped. Okay, that's it. And I have these two little segments right there. Now, probably that's gonna go down here. That goes these two up there. That's the metal segment. What is this section? Oh, that's the interior. That's the internal section. That goes just up here. It's normal. Come on! Okay, these two segments there. It's also goes here. These are the madness generated in this steering wheel, and now this goes. Okay. Now, in these two segments, I can actually apply and put some stuff. Now that's steering wheel, and that's steering wheel. Okay, edit the little history, and I can go ahead and select all these, and we can export. Where is the exporter? Where is my exporter? Lost. There it is. So attributes. I distribute and export. These parts then exported and back here steering wheel. And I import the steering wheel. I have a question, David. That truck looks a lot different to me. The 2020 I have in the game sounds like the 2020 I have. And what is the question? You lost me completely on that one. Real gaming bro. There is no question on your statement. Okay, now this is the steering wheel, and that goes your axis. Now that can, oops, here, move that one. And now we go nope. Now the gear up has that material, and that's the interior for this material, and you can save it. Then reload that. So the front should look like it was. Perfect. And now I have the steering wheel. What? The scale was wrong. Happened. So this is the steering wheel material. We're gonna change that, and we're gonna put it. Now, next thing, decals and things on the dash. You saw that the dash disappears when we are off the truck. Okay, the dash is gone when we are off the truck, and it needs to be like. But we need details like check engine and different checks that we have on any vehicle. Anything specific that anybody would like to have represented there on the steering wheel, like in the dash, that we don't have like usually? The metal was 48. I believe so. Yeah, it was 40. Okay. Yep. And now this section goes. Backup camera. Yeah. I wish we can have backup camera, but so far I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible. So. No, for example, here, or if we open the 3500, not open. Let's go into game. If we go back to the game, not to the wardrobe. What am I doing? If we go to the 3500. You go to this one, and I'm gonna get it like that. This, and okay. Inside, you have a bunch of decals. Okay. Now, something that is going to happen, that I'm gonna make it happen, is the back, like the back of the dash is gonna be like these stripes that you see right there. It's gonna be like that. Analog clock. Well, it cannot be analog. It needs to be digital. I don't know how to make an analog clock. I don't know how to represent with the things, you know. You see right there all the icons and stuff for the aircon. And in here, well, for the phone. What else do we have? Parking brake. If we turn it on, we have check engine. We have a bunch of things in here. Okay, I know what to do. We're gonna go to the TLX 3500. We're gonna open it here. So we're gonna go to TLX, to the mods themselves, and we're gonna open on the TLX 3500. We have the dash icons. So I don't know where I have it. Should be some. Usually I call them dash, but in here they are not called dash. Here, interior decal. I have here all the interior decals for the 3500. Now, if we go to the 2022 in locals, I don't have yet my locals for that. So here in the File Explorer, we're gonna open the project that I have opened for the 2022. Here, 22, and in source images, I have the gauges somewhere. Gauges project PDF. Okay, this is the one. That's the one that. Okay, so in this one, I have a bunch of space. I have a bunch of space in here. And this is 248 times 124. This case, this is 124 times 124. I should be able to copy that, put it here, and I have it all above that. Now if I open, if I do this, I can start cleaning. Okay, I can remove, this is the one by the 3500. That's these dash down here. And I have here a bunch of decals. Okay, so for an example, this navigator is not needed, neither all that. So I can remove it from there. Okay. Now, all these tiny bitty decals that we have here, all these ones can be, I don't think I need them, but I'm just gonna keep them down here, just in case I need them for something. Now I have here a lot of other decals. I need to be very, very careful where to put them. You got, oh, see? For example, I don't need the gauges because I have my own gauges. And I have here this one. I can start moving. Can put them down here. Okay. Ouch! And now this one. And move them down here. Now, for example, Infinity logo needs to go. These decal, I'm gonna use it, so I'm gonna put it here. Now this decal is fine. In here I'm gonna use the temperature. I want to use it, so I'm gonna move it down. This is the one that goes in the steering wheel, or it could be also in the panel. Ouch. Now that one can go like here, for example. I cannot leave anything close to my dash. For example, all this is going to go. And okay, fair enough. I have here another one for indicators, seat 1, seat 2. Now I need to deactivate that one. Control Shift S and save it, and Control Shift S as a PNG and save. Now I need to pay attention if anything shows up here, because that's gonna affect that. Plans to add a front hitch to the truck. A front hitch to a pickup? Why? No, absolutely no. Juan Freddy Gamer, we'll see you later. Now, thank you, Alex. Now, I wonder, the ones that need to light up. Okay, the ones that need to light up need to be they need to be duplicates of this one. So I need to duplicate that one. I need to grab this face and this face. I need to extrude it 0 0 0 2, and I need to remove that. And these are steering wheel decal. Okay, these are some of the sections that are going to have decals. Now, what else can have decals? well. Every front of here. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate that. So Control D, Shift. Okay, so in here, how many buttons do I have? It's all these buttons and the ones at the door. So I can close these, can delete all that. Delete these, cup holder. Now what I'm doing is cleaning all these to actually be able to select only the faces that I need. Did it this way, so this way. Yeah. A department of roadside. Pretty well, actually. Thanks for asking, man. Those are going to go. Now that's gonna go, and that's gone. It's gone. Oh, no, that's wrong. So this is gone, and this is gone. Gone and gone. Dip, 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 dip. Delete. And now in here, from this view, deleting all that. So I have now just the front faces. Oh, and those ones back. Okay, I just have the front faces of these segments, but it's not enough to do that. I need to extrude it. 002. They need to be in front of the existing ones. Okay. Now I have them in front of the existing ones. Now I'm also going to duplicate this section, and I'm going to keep some areas in here. For example, I'm going to keep this area. Okay. And this area. The rest of it, gone. Now in here, do that at 0.0. Now I have this section that is gonna be, and it needs, no, actually I don't need that, because in here I should just extract this one. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, Papa.
You get it with a lot of energy? Yeah. But don't yell, don't yell. Sí, ya te vi. Loca. Hold on, you know where it is?
Mira,
No,
tiene las hamacas y la piscina.
that's a hotel and it has a seat and a pool. Something happened. Dring.
Papa.
Bye, Steve, thank you for subscribing.
Papi, eso es el de mi sueño.
It is. But it's very small.
Papi, es que tiene todo lo demás atrás. Tiene unos toboganes con las alas.
Cuidado. Oh, Jesus, Megawatt and Lawrence Anderson, we flying potatoes.
Papá,
They see your face and they see...
detrás de las hamacas. ¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pone? No grites ahora, que estás cerca del micro.
What?
A what? What he did?
Lauren. Así que dice
Lawrence
Lauren.
Anderson.
Aquí que decía
Megawatt.
Thank you, Megawatt. And Lawrence
Uh-huh.
Anderson.
There you go. So we're gonna do it.
Thank you.
Megawatt and Lawrence. They both thank you, flying potatoes. Come on.
Megawatt. Megawatt. And Lawrence.
Pero, Natalia, la flying potato aquí, vamos, venga. Just mira. 3, 1, 2, and yeah, 1, and 2.
Papa, mira tu calcetín.
You know what?
No tengo.
Flight potato. Flight potato. You need to say thank you to whomever sent you. Go read it and say thank you.
Megawatt.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Megawatt, for the flying potato. And Lawrence Anderson, thank you for the flying potato.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. So, 1, 2. Natalia. 1, 2. There. Oh, they're heavy. Oh. I know, but she knows that she needs to stay in one place when we do flying potatoes. Okay, now here in the interior, now I have one. Oh, I have a 7. I have a color mat 7 that I can use. Ah, so that's gonna be 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Oh. Okay, so that's gonna be the 7 is gonna be the back of the dash. Now, we have these sections. Okay, these sections that they need painting, plus this one. Okay, so these sections are gonna have. We're gonna put some decals on it. So they need to have the same material that we have somewhere around here. Dash. Is it?
Oh, David.
Dash decals mat. Yeah. What happened?
I think there is something on its way to you. From Giants. The Giant sticker book. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen. I'm very excited. Yeehaw!
It's so cool!
It is awesome. That's why I haven't mentioned it. Ah. I don't think that is on my way, by the way.
Well, all the partners get it so far.
Yeah, but I'm in freaking Nicaragua. Remember, I got the special edition.
That's true.
Like 6 months before, 6 months after. So
when you live in Costa Rica, it arrives in Nicaragua.
probably when I'm in Costa Rica, they will arrive to here to Nicaragua. Probably. That's just stupid. Okay, I'm having a bit of a problem because this is dash gauges mat, and that's not the right one. That's gauges mat. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, now. Whew. Okay, now these ones. Okay, those needs unfolding and unwrapping. So they need to appear somewhere. Why they look so bad? What in the hell is happening with this crap? Uh-oh. Oh, made a mistake. Okay. Hopefully it's only in these ones. Yeah, it's only in these ones. Thank God. So we're gonna unwrap it again. No, unfold it. And okay. And now we're okay, now it makes it. Now, in this section, Okay, in this section, we have controls, or in here, frankly. Let's start with this ones. Okay, let's start with this ones. Just for an example, this one. Okay, this one is going to be the temperature control. Okay, or the radio. Oh, that's going to be the radio. Okay, so that's going to be the radio. What is it? Okay, it's here. So that's going to be off, and that's what I'm doing. That's how you adjust that thing. Adjust it manually. So for example, we are here. Let me close that so we all see what's going on. So here's the UV map on the left, and here's this thing. So I'm using this one. I need to move it on top of this thing. First, I need to rotate it until it makes sense. So something like that. Okay, there you go. And after that, since my image is scaled 2:1, okay, oops, I need to do that. Now we have more things. The volume, for example, this one, this one's gonna be the volume, and it is for the browser, for example, here, this thing. Okay, I need to rotate it this way. So, middle, move it inside. And now I'm gonna make it, straighten it. It looks about right. Okay, has that mini dot in there that can be fixed by hand. Okay, needs to be done by hand. So you delete these faces in here. So this area disappears. Okay, so you don't see. And I'm gonna move it to the left. Okay. Have this ones now. And here, this is the aircon. The aircon have one for the aircon, and I have another one for the dual and stuff. Where is the aircon? Okay, that one goes here. It's almost in the center. And we are, woohoo! We are way up. So, it's gonna be the center. And now it's rounding. Okay, now it's round. Okay, what else do we have in there? The auto, is this for, it's gonna be this one. It's up there. So the auto goes here. Okay, then push auto. Okay. And it needs again rotating this way. A little bit scaling. And scale it until it's rounding. Okay, what else? I have this one. I don't know. This is the. What is it? I don't have it. Oh. What can we put in there? What can we put in there? What can we put? What image can we put in there? This one, the controller. This one. And this one's gotta go somewhere else. Now, whoa, that's completely off. Okay. Okay. Nearly straight right there. And that kind of looks alright. Okay. Maybe apps and center. We have the buttons there. What else are we missing? Yo, Con Heats, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of work in here. A lot of work on this stuff. Okay, now I believe I have another one for these, which are the just to control the. Oh no, I have another one in here. That's gonna be, could be anything else. No one sees that one. I moved it out because now I can see something. I can see a little bit better on the other screen, so that's why it's not there. So for example, I'm gonna put here and rotate it and oh, now I understand why this looks alright. So to be like that. Like that. It looks now it's better. Okay, what else? This one's okay. In the game though, I have a lot of we have a lot of already built-in buttons in there, so let's see how that looks. The one in the steering wheel needs building, so the one on the steering wheel, this one. Okay, so the green one is this one, and that one's gonna go here. No, wrong. That one goes here. Okay. And that one goes, where is the other slider that I have? I have a slider somewhere, I don't remember. Oh, the phone controls. I have the phone controls somewhere. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember where are they? Where are the phone controls? If I remove them, I may have to delete them. That won't be weird. In the end, no one sees them. Yo, Big Papi, with a $2 super chat saying, is it possible to make a low rider with air ride? We do have air ride on this one. Like, this truck already has a ride, but a low rider per se, I mean, you just need to find someone that'll make it. We are not interested on doing it, but if you find somebody that wants to make a low rider, well. Lawrence Anderson, because I was busy and I completely forgot about them. I know. Bruno Pinto, thank you for subscribing, man. Welcome. I guess. What else? I don't know what to put.
But I want to know what happened with the ones that didn't came out.
They are testing completed.
Testing okay. That's a horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. There is no information. So basically, they're there. They're just sitting there. They're sitting there. If I log into the mod hub, see, that's how they are. Let me show it.
And if we have learned anything from you, testing completed is not pending release.
No, testing completed is before console testing.
Oh, it's before console testing.
So the 0 turn is testing completed, the 20 feet gooseneck trailers are testing completed, and the 2020 is testing complete. But those are not big updates. Those are actually not big updates. I'm not too worried about it because they are not really big things. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Just wait till next week.
Yeah, that's the only thing to do. We need to wait until next week. Just okay. We have this, then I'm missing this one. Sorry. Here. Now, these are for the like the controls and stuff. Okay, for the windows. So I need to find the button that is for the windows, which is here. So first thing first, I need to grab these, and all these, and I need to fold it. Big Poppy, can you make a camper for console? I wouldn't recommend you to say that word. That's first thing. And secondly, campers are not a thing in this game. They don't work. You cannot sleep inside. I have a plan for my camp pit, but other than that, that's it. Oh, just no. Oof. Almost broke the entire work that I was.
Don't do that. And maybe you wanna save before continuing.
Yeah, I know, right? So. But thank you, Big Pappy. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, man. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm laying down a lot of buttons, but I need a big screen to do that, so that's why you don't see it. You see the mouse coming in and coming out of the big screen, but I need to. You're gonna see what I'm doing. Just in about a sec. So right now, you see that's the effect that I was looking. Okay. And maybe this. Yeah, this should be fine. No, this one touch. Okay. So I have the doors. I have these sections, colors. They are going to be bright. And boom. So this and this to be exported right now, and we're gonna see it in the game just also right now, because that's gonna be pretty straightforward. Uh-oh. What? You said save? I did not save. And Maya just crashed. Crap! I hate you, paper farming.
I did say so. Save.
Hold on. Please recover it. Oh my god. Final. Save us. Jesus. That was close. That one is from 1 minute ago. But we haven't lost anything. Oh, that was lucky. I was lucky. I've been lucky right now. Because that error can make you like lose everything. Ooh, I was lucky. I need save right now. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's recovered. No harm done. But that was a close call. Right there. Okay, so right now, gauges, no. Where are my scenes? Okay, this one is PDN. The one that it's PNG needs to be converted, but the Giants texture tool converted right now. Oh, I was scared for a second. Please with no errors. What is it? Here. Yes. Copy it. Go to the locals on the 3500. No. Locals on the 2022. Yes. We paste it in there. Nearly like the other day when Maria jumped in and with the freaking test. I was like, what is that? Okay, dash and dash equals 1. So goes inside here, interior. Now this dash goes below that one, goes hidden. And if I move that one, is this one? Okay, fine. And these dash decals is gonna have the same material that these other dash decals one. These dash decals. No. That's dash gauges. So gauges is dash gauges digital. Okay. No, okay. Oh, I was nervous. For a second, I was nervous. Jesus. Huh. So dash. Nope. This one. So that's the material that goes here. And now digital. The gauge is digital. You know, gauge is digital. Material is 4632. And this dash one, it's no dash decal one. Wait. Save it, close it, we okay. Now need to move that. And if I did it right, this is the dash and the dash. Okay. What the hell is behind that? Oh no. Okay, we're good. So the 7 now needs to be 005, 005, 005, 29. I believe. Okay. And you can see that we have the indicators everywhere. Browser control, tune folder, all the decals right there showing up. And the only thing that we're missing are the in-game decals. Yeah. Wicked Viking, I'll be terrific. I don't think it will pass though, but I'll be terrific. Now, okay, that happened. Now these dash decals 1. Well, first I need to make sure that I'm leaving nothing behind. We can save that. I can export it. Export and copy. And in here, it can be sent down here. I need to declare the material for the steering wheel. Okay, that material for the steering wheel needs to be declared. It'll be very easy. It's a simple one. Okay, that's steering wheel mat. Here, how do I name it? David, how have I named it? Steering wheel. Steering wheel.
And you hit the 300 likes.
Yo! 300 likes, and we have 26 minutes left on the stream. You guys are legends. You guys are absolutely legends. Now on the steering wheel mat, I need to change this one's. It needs to be 001 and 12. Now the second one needs to be 065, 065, 07, 7 and 48. And the third material, that it's not the last one, it's 27. Now here is 2 and okay, that's the steering wheel. And I need to declare it here because I need to help him change color. Wish for the crew caps you could play with your friends and get in the back seat. Jake Wu, you just need the Kubota DLC, and on my trucks you can go in the 3500. You have a crew cap and you have up to 4 passengers. So run, go get it. Okay, we save it. And I need to go to the dashboards, which is here on the lights. And the gauges digital needs to be dash decals 1. Okay. Dash decals 1, and we save. Now, these are the decals that we have, like in the game, like that I've added from my files. Now, the game itself has a bunch of decals. I'm gonna use them like for the like dash decals and stuff, so we're gonna use them, and they are here in shared in assets, and it's a file that it's called dashboard. We're gonna throw it in, and here we have dashboard icons. Okay, so we have a bunch, like a lot of icons in here that we can actually use. And we can actually like make use of them. They are typically intended for tractors, but we have a couple of other ones for airbags. For example, we have the airbag check in here, the seat belt. You know, all these things can be used on the dash that we have right there. There is only one problem, if I'm not mistaken. These ones, the blinker left, it's declared as a static light with a glow shader. And it's wrong. I need to change it. I need to change it to a vehicle and a static light on a vehicle. Otherwise it don't blink. I believe. I honestly I don't remember. But there is one of these ones that don't work. This one, blinker left, that's gonna be used. I do like icons, come on. Of course. But I have here let me hide the steering wheel so we can actually see something. Like that. Okay, so in here I have this dash. But in the dash I have gauges, needles. And the needles, they do have rotation, which is the good thing. So I can just paste it in here where the needles are, and as you can see, it already has all the rotations that I need. Now I need to pay attention where to put it, because if I put it too down, well, we won't see the freaking blinkers. Put them all in there. Yeah. Joshua Braden, thank you for subscribing. Joshua, how are you doing? Okay, so this is where the indicators are going to be located. Now, I think that I'm going to put them into sight, because we have, they cannot be that big. And that's going to be rotated like so. Okay, and I'm gonna move it to this side. Okay, that's gonna be right decal, and that's gonna be without rotation, and it's gonna be on the other side. Okay, what else What else do we need? Where are the pickups? Then. Okay, we need the parking one. Okay, we're gonna copy, and I'm gonna paste it inside of these are the decal. I can use the ABS one. Gonna be here. The one with the airbags. And again, put it here. What else? The one with the seats. Here. Of course, we need the ones with the lights. Right. This one. This one. That takes time, I know, but at the same time, you all like it when you see all the dash illuminated and with all these small details and stuff. So that's the gasoline. And other than that, I think that there is nothing else that we can actually illuminate. Can we? Is there something else? Oh yeah, the regular light. Not this one, but this one. This one. There. And the check engine. I think there is a check engine that it's red. Okay. When I put them all. When I put a bunch of decals, because I see the oil. The oil is going to be there too. Then I see the battery. Battery is gonna be there too. Boom, boom. What else? What else can we put there? I think that's it. ABS and stuff. Snow. Anybody else sees something that's related to a car? I wanted to put there also ones for the steering wheel. I don't see. I thought that in 19 there was a phone and things like that, but I don't see them here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the arrow. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They are not separated? No, they are not separated. And what if I need an arrow? This arrow is nice. I like that arrow. Oh, no arrow. That's not good. Hazards are already there. Oh no, this one. This one, the red one. Yeah, you're right. Red one needs to be there too. Good call. What else? Gasoline is there too. It's a shame that we cannot use these ones. Anyway, we won't use them. Oh, well, no matter. We will live without them. I believe gonna be fine. First, the guy that's asking for the 2022 release date. No release dates of mods. And secondly, we don't do politics in here. So if you don't change your name, sadly, I'll have to hide you. Nothing against what you defend, but we don't do politics. So if you don't change it, you'll be I'll have to remove you from the stream. Sorry. Okay, so we have all these decals right now. And I need to reset all the transforms them. Because I'm gonna orient them based on the orientation of this one and based on the size that I have there. No, I mean don't worry, you're new, it's fine. It's fine. Just we don't do politics. I prefer to keep the chat politics free. Stand. Now, with what has been released by Giants so far, what else? What other machines do you think that they will include from Volvo? Or what would you expect? What other machine would you expect to be included in the game? Oh, that's bad. Create, transform. Those squad on BC. I don't know if anybody's left on BC. We have Faber, Goose, and Solar Guy modding left on BC. What other machines do you think the Giants may release? Everybody at once?
I think it's. I hope more trucks. Don't really care about the excavators.
You don't really care about excavators.
I want yours.
Yeah.
It's the only one I really care about. Maybe some European trucks, not a long nose, but a cap over.
I don't see that happening, honestly.
A better tool to lift the containers.
A better what?
A better implement for the container instead of forklift. Right.
Uh-huh. I was actually pretty happy with the forklift. But I mean seeing that like the wheel loader.
It's your turn to put the girls to bed.
No, it's not.
Maria
Yes,
says it
it
is,
is.
so it is.
No, because
David,
I put
just for your
them 2 days in a
information-
row. And she said that she would do it twice.
Well, apparently not tonight.
Okay. Cheater.
Hello, pot. It's the kettle.
Hello, what?
Read the chat.
Read the chat. Oh, I don't have it in live. That's why I'm missing stuff. Yeah. Lawrence Anderson, shoot. ABS. Airbag checks. Dexter Bostick with a $5 super chat. Keep it up, my boy. Steel and I've been watching off and on tonight. Well, good to see you there, man. Hopefully your kid is enjoying it. Not being too painful.
Really, David?
What?
You don't sing and read stories to your daughters anymore?
I do.
Not according to Maria.
I do. Sometimes I fall asleep before. But I do.
They love my story. Jesus, all these freaking lights.
Yeah, wait till you start the underglow.
Yeah.
Boxy says you never read them story anymore.
Don't be a liar. You're gonna condemn yourself to hell. That's probably. Yeah.
Yeah, what about chicken lights, David?
What about what?
Chicken lights.
We don't have chicken lights.
Why not?
It's enough lights.
We will tell you when it's enough lights.
Get up. Okay. We have a crowdy dash right there. Now that's parking decal, that's ABS, that's ABS decal.
Is that
Airbag.
replicated in your truck? All the dash lights come on?
Yeah. That's fog light. Okay, that's light. High beams.
There are two trailers that David has made. One is an enclosed buffer pool trailer, and one is a semi trailer. So he's made two different box trailers. Go to Mod Hub, check them out.
Yep. Oil. Bad. Dash hazard. That's nice. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna remove the word decal, otherwise I'm gonna be typing in the XML forever.
Real gaming, bro. We'll find out in 2024 when David gets finished with it.
An idiot. You know that you're an idiot, right? It's gonna be sent to Giants on Sunday, no matter what. I'm sending it on Sunday.
4 Sundays in a row.
No, I never said that I was sending it. Okay, we have all the lights that you can even imagine, that you can even ask for. Okay, so when you're here, you see all the lights, bloop, 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 doing the thing. Now, we need to code them, and coding them is not like coding the others. That is not that straightforward. It's not a light. They are not lights. They are dashboard decals. So, dashboard decals, well, you code them inside lights, but they are here. They are down here. Okay. Now that's a plow control. That's fine. Plug and comment. Dash speedometer, dash gears. No, I don't need any of that. Oh, I don't need any of that. Need this one, that's fine. Here. Those are the ones that I need. Plug and comment. So, for an example, dash wiper, I don't have it. Okay, that's gonna be. We need to start. Oh, Jesus, that's gonna be so painful. Okay. The blinkers is here. I have it already here. And I'm changing their name to that. Now, those are the ones that I have. I believe that I have. This one I name it the same. The lights. I believe this one, my beams. Base color black. Mid green. That's blue.
And this is the other one is just lights. Okay, lights. And what else? Now in here, what else do I have? Work lights. Now that's dash. Work lights. And that only goes with the light 3. Headlights goes 1 and 2. Goes 1, and those goes with 2. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Now that's gray. No, that's green. Work light is green. These are the ones in the dash that goes with the stuff. Now, on the field units, I also have a dash that is an emitter. There is the gas dash. Gas. Okay, it goes there. Now the loading bar fuel, it's not yet done. Need to finish that thing. Now on the motorized, I don't know if I have a dashboard. I do. Number, speed, RPM. Okay, that's fine. And here in dashboard itself, I have all these. Okay, that is gonna be engine, oil, arc, gonna be belts, arc, ABS, airbag, engine, oil, bat and hat. Okay, so with all that, we should be able to jump into the game and see what happened. 105 people are going to see it in game. Monkey Boy, my favorite creation, has to be the 9000. Have you tried the 9000, Monkey Boy? Have you downloaded and rated? Revolving Technic. Don't reckon that name. Who are you? What do you think about it? Monkey Boy, what do you think about the 9000? By the way, are you a monkey boy? So, you are a boy with a lot of hair?
You're so dumb, man.
What?
You were so dumb.
I mean, okay, so we have everything in here. Turn it on, nothing works. Turn on the engine. Oops. And this is the area that is wrong.
The steering wheel is very hard to see.
Yeah, there is no steering wheel right now.
Okay, that explains.
There is no steering wheel. Paper farming. I removed it. It's here. Okay. The problem now is that there is some of the signals that you don't see. And they don't blink. Now, I think that they don't blink. I don't know if they do blink on the 3500. I believe they do, because I did something to it. No, don't sell it.
Yeah, on the 3500 they blink. And it's because I did something to them. I don't remember what. I did something to them. My voice is starting to go away. The effect of the the effect of the extra pills that I took before the stream is starting to disappear. And I'm starting to feel crap. Made it the 3 hours though. 300 likes, 3 hours. Good enough. Good enough. So this dash. This thing or not? Oh, those are the screens. Where are they? Where are those? Use animation. That's missing. Where I have service decals? No. Where do I have the turn signal? In the headline. Here. So it's dashboard symbols mat 1 and it's still being a static light, but in here they blink and on mine they don't. So it's a mystery what I did, what but I just, oh, I don't know what I did. So I'm gonna just drag it in here. I'll delete that. Now I'm gonna look for, where are they? Interior needles dash signal. Interior. That's body. Interior needles dash signals. These two. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna paste them here. Okay. Gonna be cut and paste here. Gonna remove all the rotation in here. Paste here. Now I'm gonna delete the 3500 from here because that's gonna be, cannot stay long. Because if it stays too long, it crashes. Okay, now in here, this one's. Okay. Here. Maybe up there. Did I save it? Go back to the game. And now it blinks. Out of nowhere, it blinks. So, we're missing something, and we're gonna finish it tomorrow. I go dark. That's how it looks, the interior. Everything illuminated. That's probably one of the most beautiful interiors that you've seen. Now, I'm gonna do something for the love of God. That it's not going to be, and it's not easy to do, but it's gonna be a nice to have. Before we leave, I want to give the interior a bit create light. Now this light is gonna be interior light. Okay. Rotations and stuff. I don't want the rotations, I don't want to see them. Light is gonna be range 2. Not gonna be directional, it's gonna be spot. Because I need the shadow map. I will remove, like, decrease the shadow map later. I need 120 degrees in here. Okay. And I need it I'm gonna put it, needs to be up, down, okay. Here. And something. Now it needs to be duplicated and it needs to be sent here and data. So okay. So interior light 1, drop it inside, and that is going to be inside doors static streets. Okay, I don't need to code it. I need to do nothing. Well, I need to update it in here. Exporting copy, and I'm gonna look for 256, and in here, instead of 256, we're gonna go to 64 and to 64. So in here, so we don't have anything broken. I'm gonna export it. I'm gonna bring it to the XML. That's gonna be the last thing of today. So we're gonna jump back in the game. I'm gonna reload the game. Now these two lights shouldn't be on. These two lights should be on when I do this. And funny, but it didn't. Okay. So now that got me off guard. So that it worked and it did. So we're gonna bring it out. The range is too high and the color is too bright, so we're gonna go 05, 05, 05, and the same here. If you go gray, there is no way that it's gonna be able to remove that. I don't know why this changes, but anyways, so I'm gonna bring that one. And I need to change that. Let's copy and tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, now we're good. We're good. Mobile Sam, see you later, man. So here in lights, display type. I don't remember how that works, so Control F, Control V. No, display type. That's dashboard. I don't know if I can code a light in here. I did it on my tractor though. On the 4755, I have an interior light that does that. So here, there is a light. That is a light. This interior marked green. Oh, I coded that as a default. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So in here, I need to just. I'm an idiot. Sometimes that's my mind is failing already. So that's why I failed to do that shit stuff. Easy. So in here, interior light type 0. And now I just need to synchronize both. But whenever you activate the lights,
that light is gonna be illuminated in there. Which is actually Venom. Yo, how you doing? How are you feeling? That's gonna be 2. It's gonna be sent to the other side. And you see the interior a little bit illuminated because you have the dash illuminated. So actually pretty awesome. All the lights, everything there. Now before we leave, anybody missed something? If anybody missed something, let me know if you want to see something before we leave about what we've presented on the truck. Yeah. Somebody was saying something here in the VC. Well, what?
The underglow.
Shut up! I haven't presented that today, and it's not gonna be there. Shut up. No, let's set up something. Let's set up something nice before we leave. So if you see something that you haven't seen, you are able to actually say something about it. So let's go. Let's go, Bumblebee. Let's go, Bumblebee. That's looking nice already, just with the blacks. Now that's with the decals. Let's put the big bonnet. Blacked out grill. Cover. There is something not working here. Wonder what it is. That's in the folder setup. The main setup configuration. That's 1, 2, 3. Tailgate that. Oh, I know this. I'll reload it. It should disappear. Now let's go. Really nothing else. That's looking mean. Yeah, we are gonna have tomorrow and Sunday. Alex, there is no change on the stream schedule. Monkey Boy, it's a mini game in the chat. And everybody gets mad about, by the way. Now you can go, for example, here to your theme, cabin extras, popper. Like that one, and then you can change the color of the extras. Carbon fiber. Oh, there you go. That's looking outstanding. Let's go something brighter. Same trucks. In the store. Oh, that's the 6.7. That, yeah. Yeah, that's the 6.7. That went crazy very fast. I love that thing. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the ATS stream. Because next week I'm going to Barcelona. So,
And Alexander Hernandez, please drop the subject. You've been going on about it for a lot. Come on, man, you know better.
you like ATS streams?
He sure likes them, yes. The whole chat knows. Uh-oh.
No, it ended up well.
Huh.
Ah. The grip that it got. Oh. Oh. Okay. It goes crazy. You can, of course, you can open, close. Oops. Change trucks while you're driving. Scott Rutland, yeah. And that goes fast. I mean, check on the speed. It says 158, but it depends on the wheels. With these wheels, they are heavier. You won't get 158. Now, to me, one of the best looking options that you have, I'll put it here. One of the best looking options that you are going to have in here is going to be with the open bed. Sorry, with these duals. Decals, it don't matter. Bonnet, it don't matter. Bumpers, bush guard. Cabin extras, you go rack and side steps, interior themes, don't matter. Fenders, you can put the main ones. Grill, stock, engine, whatever. Extras, Then I allow you to paint the extras. For example, you can paint them, shiny. You can make them chrome. I'm gonna do them polished. They look beautiful like that. Now body. What is Biscuit when we need him? You go
I
to.
want to see that new color.
That's the slate color. That's the one that you give me the name for. On the extras. Where are the extras? Jeez. Where are the extras? I don't know where they are. Where are they? Ah, here. I mean extras. Here. Oh, just keep it clean. Just with the side steps. Getting like that. And then you go to the 3500. You get this one, configuration, wherever you want to put it, lightings, wherever you want to put it, attaches, and you put the color in here. Put it also polished. Put it like that. And that's the best looking work truck that you are going to see elsewhere. It's beautiful. With the bush guard and stuff, it's beautiful. We're gonna leave it here for today, guys. So press 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes we will leave. That's chat time for you. You let me know as soon as I set the camera in here. It's chat time. So the chat is here. So what else? Now it's your time. 118 people that want to say something, that care about something, that type it there in the chat. We talk. Dylan, no, I'm not sleeping in the couch, thank you. Wicked Viking, no, we're good. We're good. I have 48 minutes until the kids go to bed. 48? 38. Now, tell me, it looks sick. Yo, there you go. Those are the kind of comments that I do like. Best driver? I am the best driver. That's for sure, man.
I know, Wicked Viking, but I don't carry over to the next stream.
Nope. What else? Something excavator. Yeah. Jacob Sparks with the flatbed. Yep. Needs strobe on the roof. Yeah, we're gonna have it. Venom, don't worry. I haven't finished with the lights. I need to finish with the dim light. No. So with a flatbed, we can go with the service rack, and just leave it like that. Black. Now we go to the 2022, and we go to the open frame. We can go with these wheels, and these are the slate blue colors. Just gonna make a small change. The body top, I'm gonna put it black. Body top black. Then the body needs to be this one. That it's new for everybody. I forgot that no one saw that color. Now you saw it. You know what? I'm gonna paint everything. The new is slate blue, new age. It's one of the most beautiful colors. Ya voy. Faltan 2 minutos. No, we don't have tow mirrors. There won't be tow mirrors. Now the service bed is I don't see it finished in time for the release. I don't see it finished like on time. 1 minute. Have you liked the stream? If you haven't liked the stream, take that moment to actually congratulate yourself and thank you for liking the stream. Josiah Waddle. Okay. That name will cause you a lot of problems. Not the Josiah, but the Waddle. There is someone very famous in the farm sim community that goes by Ben Waddle. And yeah. That's the detail. Lawrence, I don't know. Tow mirrors in the update. I don't know. I haven't written down the update yet, so I don't know. Tiffany blue with white stripes. Just because your wife wants to say. Tiffany blue is down here. Tiffany blue with white stripes. So those are going to be vinyls. Needs to be white. Now the decals. Tiffany blue, white stripes. Looking good. Josiah Waddle, yes. Any color. Any color. Like for example, here the Tiffany blue, it also has this variation. You can see that's Tiffany blue with the new color variation. And I can get you one just very fast. Tiffany blue normal. You don't see them here. So yep. All have it. Are the windows blue? Are bluish? Yes, they are bluish. Love it. Love it. And you can see there is no issue with performance whatsoever. I have completely flat frames. So we're gonna leave it here for today, guys, and we're gonna be back tomorrow with more. The date that we are going to send out to Giants, it's set on Sunday. So make sure you participate and make sure you actually are part of what's going on here. Having said that, guys, and as usual, be nice, play nice, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.